Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 99. That's so much fun to say, I can't wait till it's 100. We may need to have a little celebration for it, for when it hits 100 in a month from now. Actually, what day would that even be? I would need to double check. But sometime in June. Or wait, actually would it be? Yeah, probably. Yeah, it would be sometime in June. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, week 99, day 5, it's a purple day. At least for PC Mobile anyways. So, of course, we still have the faction event going on. Covered a video for that earlier. Still need to cover the other one, but soon TM. But, yeah, we're going to be progressing through this. We still have all of our sigil fights, and by all, I mean 5. Which, by 5, I mean like 7, because of Valraven. So, we'll be progressing there. I believe the guild's actually finished with the other event, so we might as well grab that and go get ourselves another power because of how good our luck's been on it recently, right? Right? Honestly, I don't think we've missed on a single major recently. We're on, like, blue, power, purple, something streak. But anyways, let's see what we get here. Ah, it's still that ending! Another purple! Nice. That's not a power or blue, but I'll take it. Anyways, so yeah, Guild War. It is the purple variety today. I don't think our Guild War team won a single time unless it's gotten another win since then. Or by another, I mean a win, because it was at 0 earlier. Yeah, it's still at 0. 0-5. So far, our best one was, I don't know, technically wasn't these two. This was 2-3, and then it became 2-8 somehow. I'm not sure how it has gotten 10 fights, but it somehow got 10 fights. It was originally the total of, like, all of them combined, but we also got quite a few today. Unfortunately, not a single win, though. A little bit of a weird team. I'm using, like, a weird assassin build for it, because why not? Because when it wins hard. It's probably not going to win. But it's a fun little trolley build. Which pretty much a lot of these Guild War teams tends to be. That are just like fully centered around Book. But anyways. But it tends to be one of the better ones. This one probably only won because of Sidious caught them off guard. Because a lot of people run Beatrix that day. Anyways, purple day today. So, as far as our team, definitely don't run Pure Faction. Not run all CNI Pure Faction. That'd be very bad. We still have a Life and Death Weaver. I'm happy with that. I don't see any reason to change this for any reason. I am perfectly fine with Thrall Leprechaun. Thrall Leprechaun just so good. Like, we could still lose, but like, I'm fine with this team. I was trying to see if we need to change anything else. It is indeed purple. We're on 20% into 8 magic. I don't believe we'd want to change anything else. It seems perfectly fine. All right, let's go get into it. Oh, wait, he might have set the wrong team. He's setting purple offense as his defend. It's kind of funny. Oh, now we know what his offense team is. This is an interesting one. I don't normally use Obsidious offensively. It depends what the enemy team is. Like, Obsidious is one of those things that you put into your team either on defend or because you really specifically need a hard count or something. Speaking of which, he does have blue to yellow right now, though that doesn't actually do anything. That's not converting in their colors because he's set to the wrong color team. So nothing is actually denying. So that's kind of easy. Though there was a glitch at the beginning of this week's Guild War that kind of set people to, like, the wrong team. So I wonder if that kind of affected them there. I'm not sure. So I'm pretty sure most people would have fixed it, but I did notice a little bit of a glitch. I'm not sure if it was just on my end because it was logged in at the time, over across the entire game. But I know that it set all of my Guild War teams to the exact same. Oh, I probably should have denied that before I did that, didn't I? Whoops. We could have avoided that, though I don't think it's going to really matter much. Because now we just take a billion skulls, throw a Weaver, and then we win. I just got to make sure I do this in correct order. Yeah, I think we Weaver here. Oh, wait, is that enough to kill? No, it is not. Oh no, there's a problem here. Weaver actually doesn't kill. It says 78, but use 25% reduction. Which means that's not enough damage. You know what it is though? Cast Life and Death again. And we'll be in kill range. Double kill range. Unfortunately, it doesn't double up on the explosion though. It only triggers it once based on its condition, but we're probably going to get a Web Spinner there at least. Which will like auto kill everything. As Web Spinner does. Good old Web Spinner. As soon as part of our team dies here, just resummon something even stronger. But anyways, hello everyone! Hope everyone's been doing well. Hope all of you have been having a wonderful weekend. Hello Isabel, hello Roman, hello Gimli, hello Ricardo, hello Bill, hello NASA, hello Tyrion, hello Lester, hello Lisa, hello Logic Slayer, hello Draco, hello everyone else, welcome, welcome. Hey, we're almost at 1.9k PvP. That's one nice thing about Guild War weeks. There's not too many nice things about it. However, you do generally, as long as you don't lose too much, though we have been losing a bit, but you will generally hit 1.9k PvP rating without even touching PvP. Or, you know, like actual PvP. Because Guild War counts as PvP, so it still gives you the PvP rating. And as long as you don't lose too many battles, it will give you 1.9k by the end of the week. Though we have lost like 6 battles this week. So I might have lost a little bit too many for that to actually happen now. Then we can just do another PvP battle or two to close the gap if we really need to. And as NASA mentioned, definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. We'll have a code in a little bit. We'll probably hand it out once we finish out the last of the dailies, I guess? Because then we're just going to be doing Ulsi and I the entire time. Because we still need to go claim all the loot from the event. Yeah, I like Life and Death Weaver. Well, obviously, it's so strong. It is among one of like the most unkillable combos in the entire game. Let's see what he gets here. Okay, does he have any alignment? I should make sure. Blue to purple does something. Yellow to purple does less of something. So our best bet is take purple vertically here, see what he does, and then do cast. Good. Now he has blue to purple. Blue to purple, I'm pretty sure does nothing. Let me just double check. Blue to purple, blue to purple, blue to purple. Yeah, blue to purple does nothing, so we're safe to just do whatever. Ideally, first slot does not die here. Actually, it won't, because it guarantee won't. Deathmark cannot kill you when it's reapplied on the turn after. So that had a 100% chance to not kill us there. This next one could kill us. But at a previous turn, actually had a 100% chance that it wouldn't, because it resets the 10% chance to kill. Alright, so we'll throw that down again. That sets us into Weaver range. Alright, that one could have killed, but luckily we could cleanse instead. It also resets the cleanse rate, however, we just got lucky there. Yeah, that is enough to kill. He has no spell reduction. He has score reduction, but not spell reduction. Which will not save him from that. And it was kill him with Weaver because it's more mana, so we get more points, and we win. Makes a very little difference, but every little point counts. Especially since our score is so bad this week. Maybe not the guild score overall. I think the guild's actually kind of in the middle, kind of. But like our score ourselves is like so bad. Like if we go check the page next week that shows like the difference between our score between the weeks, or is it going to show like minus 10% or something? We did quite a bit worse this week. Because I think we won what, 3-2 3 times, which is not ideal. He has green to purple, that does nothing. And he has blue to purple, that also does nothing. So we're safe to just cast Life and Death if we want here. Do you want to take purple after? Oh yeah, I forgot, he denies his mana as well, that's convenient. And he gives us free purple mana, even more convenient. So I don't even need to worry about him now. So we just simply take our destroy, auto extra turn, and then just win. Because it's Weaver range, and we Life and Death kill the other one. And now his whole team is dead. Never mind, Weaver again, because Weaver is perfectly balanced. And, oh no, perfectly balanced Weaver, you're 1 mana short, how could you? And there we go. And I believe we have one more fight, yep, there it is. How's our score doing? We're actually a little behind on score, I'm actually surprised. We're not doing bad. I don't know, did we have one fight where we struggled a bit? Because our score is actually kind of low for how ridiculously good this team is doing right now. Because that means we're going to end on like a 9,300, 9,400. Oh, but never mind, we're going to end even lower than that because we're about to lose. Oh no! Oh no. Oh no. You're allowed to summon. Hello? My summons. Come back. My summons. This is slightly problematic. What's 78 times 2? That's 154. Good, that is kill range. That's good. It's not enough to kill hero, though. But it is kill range on the other. We could work with that. This is workable. Actually, I want to take it that way. Okay, good. So we take this. That gives us a mana accumulator. Unfortunately, he's about to blue to purple, which... Can I stop that? No. That is very bad. We are exceedingly dead. Let's see what happens. I can take purple to purple. If he gets skull distracted, we win so hard. Wait, I get to skull him. Alright, we're fine. Never mind. We're fine. There's enough to kill, right? He only needs 25. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, we didn't get a summon, though. Come on, you're 75%. Where is it? Do I have a cascade for this? No. Then I'm going to take it and hope for Skull for Sky. Go. Did not get it, but we got a billion other things. Now we just Weaver and then we win. No, where's my resummon? Go. Resummon, where are you? There you are. Go. Hey, okay, we don't lose now. Barely. That was a very close loss. But perfectly balanced Weaver one. Wait, that's not 78 anymore. No, he reduced my magic by 2. Wait, that's still enough though. He doesn't have spell reduction. Yeah, he only has skull reflect. That's fine. There we go. And now Web Spinner has resummoned a team of one of the strongest units in the entire game. Perfect. Let's go for Web Spinner here. Hope we get lucky. We did not get lucky. Oh, there we go. Good old Weaver. MVP, that's funny. Very true game. Yeah, there it is, 9,400. Well, actually, that was actually on track for 9,500. We just had a really bad final battle. So never mind, that actually wasn't too bad. Just that final battle was kind of weird, but hey, Weaver still did Weaver things. Well, so it looks like we're winning today. And we still need a person, though they still need a person too, so it's kind of even. I'm pretty sure they're still on vacation, the person who we're missing right now, which is why we have a hole in the guild. But they'll be back soon, TM. Okay, so as far as overall as a guild, we are doing slightly below averages in this bracket, though we are in bracket 3 right now. We're like a bracket 4 and 5 guild. So it looks like we're moving back, because I'm pretty sure bottom 3 moved down in bracket 3, last I recall. I can't remember if it's just bottom 2 or bottom 3. As long as we don't make dead last, we're fine, and there's no way we're making dead last. But, yeah, we're aiming for like one of these two. Honestly, it might be more strategic to actually go down, because it's more likely we would win the top of bracket 4. And it wouldn't really help us as much as staying in the middle of this bracket, because I believe you get like 50 extra gems if you win a bracket, which isn't really that big of a reward, but you can't get that if you're just stuck in the middle of one. Anyways, which means it's actually more, we actually get more gems if we win first place in bracket 4 than if we stay in bracket 3. Like, unless we make first place in bracket 3, every other position in bracket 3 gives us less points than making first place in bracket 4, or even first place in bracket 5 gives more points than just staying in bracket 3. So going down is actually strategically good, as weird as it may seem. It's not that many, because 50 gems obviously isn't that much. But hey, every little bit counts. But yeah, that's Guild War for today. Pretty solid standard what Weaver does stay. Very much a Weaver. Anyways, oh yeah, if you don't have Weaver yet, definitely get it. It is like, if there's like any one Guild War trip you should own, it is like Arachnin Weaver. It's not even close. Anyways, so in other news, let's go do dailies, then we'll hand out a code, and then we'll go do all Seeing Eye, pretty much until we run out of sigils. I think that's the game plan for today. Okay, so let me go find my Phoenicia build. And I love Weaver. Like, if we made a tier list of like the top 10 troops you should have for Guild War, like there's no way Weaver isn't number 1. Possibly even number 2. Because theoretically, Weaver plus Web Spinner are both kind of connected, because ideally you need to have Web Spinner fully maxed. I don't currently run Web Spinner for any of my teams though for Guild War. Like, you know, starting with Web Spinner. Obviously, technically using Weaver means you're using Web Spinner as well. But I don't think I start any of them with it, though that is a strategy, because it has triple damage to almost everything in the game. Not literally everything. Like, stuff like Impervious and stuff like that doesn't. But it has some really wide coverage for what it has on. Also, gosh, it sounds like a loud storm outside. Where'd that come from? It has been nice all day. Nice and sunny. I'm not sure what it is with this area, but it just loves to do, hey, a soul gnome. Oh, and a bot. The bot was just saying hi to the soul gnome. I mean, to the curse gnome. But I'm not sure what it is about this area, but hey, 11 shards and 1 gem. But it just absolutely loves to go from like perfectly like not a cloud in like the area to like storm out of nowhere for like 5 minutes. It's very strange. Eliza has summoned the bots. Yeah, that one bot has been hitting us for about a week now. It's not just us. Even Genki was mentioning it. Which even on our stream she was mentioning it. And on her birthday stream it hit her like a few times. They're lurking around. It's not a new one, but it's new for more recently. Like, it hasn't been hitting us as much recently. One of the most annoying ones that you guys probably haven't seen, but there's some kind of weird, like, other language one that keeps hitting me. I think it's Spanish, I think. I can't quite tell. It might even be multiple different languages that are hitting me with, like, these weird, like, different messages. But they send, like, 10 at a time, and it's really annoying. Normally, YouTube auto-handles it, though sometimes some of them slip through. And it is so annoying, because if YouTube doesn't handle it, I have to manually delete, like, 10 different comments off of every video that ever gets uploaded. because they just spam it with almost a dozen. It's very annoying. The luckily YouTube system catches most of them though. Though it doesn't really catch it for streams. They have a really bad system for catching them live. Well, I guess it's kind of hard to check for everything that possibly could be without also over-regulating to, you know, normal comments. Do you remember Gem Grandma? Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with her. She even had some ads. I'm pretty sure she is the only Gems of War channel to ever take out an ad on YouTube. Which is kind of funny. But, yeah, I remember that. I'm not sure what happened with that. I said hello to Drew, welcome. I said hello Clip-Bomb, welcome as well. Hope all has been well. Also, Drew, I haven't seen you around for a while though, I assume you've been lurking. I don't know sometimes because whenever someone doesn't chat in chat, like I have no clue when you're actually here or not. So I'm not sure. But hope all's been well. Hey, let me go get a code. I don't have it open right now. But I did say after this we would. Though I'm probably just going to post it straight into chat because this computer's being a little laggy right now. Actually, I don't even think the thumbnail for the stream uploaded yet. Because it's being very, very laggy right now. So I'm just going to give you guys the code. You guys know where to use it. Oh wait, where is it? There it is. Oh, I'm almost out of codes. I need to go remind Kafka. I mean, yeah, Kafka, that's the right name. Because I'm actually going to run out of codes by midway through next week. So hopefully she'll remember. She said she set an alarm to remind her at the beginning of every month. That means I should get more codes in exactly 5 days from now, on Wednesday. I'll try to remind her on Sunday, I guess. Because I'm not sure every day she works, but I know for sure if I do it then, she should be able to see it. So hopefully we'll get them by Wednesday. Because supposedly she set a monthly alarm to remember. What am I doing here? Code, yeah, there you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over there is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chats. Copy paste random numbers and letters started with CS. And it gives the same word as always. True treasure map 1. Oh, wait, I didn't use it. I'm like, where's my code? I forgot I didn't claim it for myself because I didn't go to the website thingy thing. Actually, I can show you where to use it. You go to gemsofwar.com and then you type in Gems of War to any browser you can find. You then go and click the redeem code section. You then type in your username thing under your invite code section, or sorry, whatever in your settings menu, I mean. And then you also type in the code. Oh wait, I need to go manually type in the code because I can't copy paste it from this setup. Actually, yes I can. I lied. Boom, boom. Make sure there's not an extra space if you copy paste it. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And code. And now we have code. And now if we go check here, we should have code. There it is, code. There we go. And same word as always. And definitely feel free to leave a like on the stream. Helps a lot and is greatly appreciated. Anyways, all CNI. So this still exists. While deep delves are still useless, the loot from this is still good. Because we have 2 times multiplier the whole time. The only thing we're getting less is 1 less gnome. But aside from that, it's basically deep delves. We're getting infinite deep delves right here. It's just missing a single gnome. They could easily get by doing almost anything in the game, particularly Explorer. Yeah, they definitely need to buff deep delves. I don't understand why its multiplier was so low. Like, I was expecting it to be 3 times at the absolute lowest. And I was expecting maybe closer to 5 times, but only 2 times? That is so absurdly low. It's literally the same one that we're getting right now. If you're on a console, unfortunately, you can't use it. PC mobile only. Doesn't work with the console versions. I wish this game had full cross-platform support. I'm glad Fall Guys is finally getting it next month. I believe 21st of next month, it's going free to play and getting cross-platform across everything. That took them forever to do, though. Like they were supposed to do that over a year ago, and just now got to it. I'm not sure exactly what the process for that is like, but apparently it's not easy. Because Gems of War still hasn't. It took Fall Guys a whole extra year more than they anticipated to do it. But that's also probably because of Epic's acquisition of the entire company, which could have had something to do with it as well. Let's see, throw that down. Though Gems of War got bought out by another company as well. They were bought out by 505 Games. Which is much smaller than Epic Games, but, you know, they still got bought out by another bigger company. Though in all fairness, they were technically their publisher already, though, in that case. Because Gems of War was always published under 505 Games. The only difference is now they're also a game studio for 505 Games now. So not really too much of a difference there. You can check as you have all 500, but wonder if you double the percent, making the normal 2 be 4%, if it just adds 1%. If you double the... No, I'm pretty sure it doesn't double the percent. I don't have any way to check this, but I'm almost guaranteed. I don't know, has anyone checked this? If you do it on something from 100 to 490? It should be 3 times. I am pretty sure it's 3 times and not 4 times. I am pretty certain on that. I actually don't know though, but I would assume it would just adds 1 times to the number. So if you're doing something like a 470 on a deep delve and moving forward with it, it should be a 3 times multiplier, I'm pretty sure. But I never actually did confirm that at any point. I just kind of assumed that was the case. So it is exceedingly likely that is the case. Hey, what tier we bought to? I don't think that's actually enough for all rewards, but it doesn't actually matter if we get all rewards. We just need to get some. And it still keeps throwing me off. The fact that it has like different layout there, or that it can have different layout. I really love that extra explosion though. Like you wouldn't think doubling your explosion from like 4 to 8 would do too much, but it is a drastic difference with how consistent you can actually get this rolling. Also, I just realized we're actually past the point of Rowan's viability. I'm still using Rowan. I'm pretty sure we could the whole time if we really wanted to, though we are starting to get to the point where we should probably Iron get Zugov. But for now, it's, I don't know, it seems fine. Yeah, Puzzle Quest 3 missed the mark a bit. I still hope they fix a lot of stuff. There were some really weird mechanics in Gems of War when it first started, too. Like, gold was basically an energy system in Gems of War when it first started. This was removed 1 year into the game. And based on the current economy of the game, even if it was left in, it would make, like, no difference. But, like, every battle you ever did used to cost gold. And, it was scaled in a way with, like, how much gold you would gain that you would eventually pretty much run out. Essentially making an invisible energy system. Well, not invisible, but you know what I mean. But that was eventually removed after a year into the game. Like, almost everything that required gold was removed. And then they added, like, the kingdom upgrading system that we know today. Though it went through a few iterations before it got to exactly where it is today, but that was, like, always the main gold sink. I did spend, I think I spent 110 on Puzzle Quest 3. Though we also made some content for it. Though not much content. Because I mostly bought the 1 year subscription thingy. I did it for a month just to test it, and then I bought the whole year for it, but I was figured, might as well. If we ever do revisit the game, we have more resources than we ever know what to do with at least. So that's nice. Similar to how Gems of War, like, we could stop playing Gems of War for, like, 3 years, come back, and you wouldn't even notice after, like, a month that we didn't play for 3 years, because we have so many resources stacked up that we'd catch up, like, near instantaneously. And that's kind of like how much loot we have in Puzzle Quest 3 right now. Like, I could not play it until launch, and we'll probably catch up in, like, 3 months or less. to people who've been playing since, like, literally every day since. Like, literally not the exact same amount of resources, obviously, but, you know, like, pretty close. We wouldn't be that far behind. Obviously, for Gems of War, I wouldn't do that, but for Puzzle Quest 3, I am. Because we will probably be revisiting the game. They just need to make the game better. And then we'll revisit it. Because I do want to like the game, because I do enjoy the game. They just need to fix the economy, like, a lot. And also give it, like, endgame content. And fix its replayability some. It does have decent replay. Like, I really like the playstyle, Puzzle Quest 3. It's just lacking a good economy, and it's lacking, like, anything to do in post-game. Like, after you finish the storyline, there's so little to do. That's worthwhile to do. Does this add new renown? What, the Deep Delves? No. Deep Delves does not increase the total renown for a kingdom. Only a new faction would. We're getting a new faction soon, though. We're getting a new kingdom supposedly next month. And if that is the case, very soon after, about 5 weeks or less after, we will be getting a new kingdom. I mean, a new faction, I mean. Obviously a new kingdom. Obviously a new kingdom coming in brings in a new kingdom. But a new kingdom coming in also brings in a new faction. And that should be sometime in July. We'll be getting the kingdom in June, but the faction will likely be in July. But yeah, that's around the corner. We don't have official date for either of those two things at this current moment in time. We probably will as soon as next patch hits sometime, probably next month. It's probably gonna do. They're probably gonna do a mini patch, like 6.35 or something. But yeah, we don't currently know. But very likely sometime in June will be a new kingdom, and sometime in July will be the new faction. And when a new faction comes in, you'll be able to get 2,500 total more renown, if you need that for anything. Is there no Guild War yet in Puzzle Quest 3? I don't believe so. I know the guild that pretty much Isabel's running at this point. Thank you, Isabel. And as well as Cookie. I know our guild was at one point the #1 guild in the entire game. I think it's #2 now. But no, there's still no Guild War. We were #1 for a while. But I think we have dropped to #2. Probably mostly due to my inactivity. Let's see. I'll take these two. Actually, you know, I'm just gonna take multiplier order. I don't really care too much about the extra loot. What will the new hero class be? We have no clue. Hopefully something good. There's not too many that we're missing. We're missing what? We're missing War Gear, we're missing Construct, and we're missing probably a third thing I'm forgetting. Is it just War Gear and Construct, or am I just forgetting one? Because we're not missing much. Oh, we are still #1? Oh, nice. Thank you, Isabel and Cookie and everyone else in the guild. Yeah, we're still #1. Which is kind of funny, given that I don't even play it currently. But we will be revisiting it. But they're definitely holding down the fort very well. Hey, Isabel, did they ever fix the leader issue? Like, I really don't mind, because if you're the only leader of the guild, like, that makes sense. Because you basically are at this point. But, did they ever fix that, so that Cookie and, I could both be leader as well? Or whatever the situation was with that? Yeah, no, at one point when we were shifting it around, it made it so you were the only leader then. Which is perfectly fine if so, though. You definitely deserve it. Let's see what we're at down. Oh, so I'm still using Rollane build. I should at least switch to Urskier Shield if I'm going to do that. The Black Manacle is kind of doing what it needs to do. I think we'll use it for one more cycle and then probably switch to Iron Gut. Though this team can go to 500. Though you generally want to run the Urskier Shield version of it if you're running it that deep. Or even any deeper than 100. Yeah, Puzzle Quest 3 is still in the big potential phase. It hasn't hit, like, the getting good phase yet. Though, in all fairness, Gems of War kind of started pretty similar. Like, Gems of War player base at launch was, like, barely 300 concurrent, which is still higher than what Puzzle Quest 3 was, but, you know, it's very low for a live service. And then it just kept growing and growing because they kept adding more and more content that kept getting better. Though not all content recently has been necessarily better. But, I don't know, I feel like the most recent patch was a little bit weaker. Though a lot of the patches they have been doing recently have been pretty good. Though the very most recent one, is among one of the more weaker ones they've done recently. Deep Delve's probably been one of the more disappointing things, of course. Not sure why they made them so underwhelming. But they still bring in new content and everything. Because they needed some kind of system to make, to fill in that gap of, like, you know, not having new factions constantly. So this patch does do that, if nothing else. It does solve that issue. And it definitely makes it really easy to get Underworld Renown. If anything, too easy. But it makes it substantially easier. Which is healthier for the long term of the game. Because now newer players, like newer players might not know it necessarily as they're like literally starting up. But it is so much easier for a newer player or any player to go and max all factions now. Like the amount of time and resources that it takes to do so was cut like in fourth or fifth. Like it is at least 3 times, if not even more so, easier than it was before. Because now it technically costs 0 gems to max every faction. Or a little bit if you want to speed it up. Like, it's still way less. Like, even if you bought the 50 gem thing, like, literally every day as you try getting all factions done, it would still be cheaper than if you spent, like, 2,000 something gems for each peer faction. It would still come out to be cheaper that way. The only issue is it does sink a lot of gold if you're going to get every faction to level 175. Because I don't even think I have yet. Like, we're still missing a couple. We have most of them there, but not all of them. But it does sink a bit of gold, if nothing else. But aside from that, it's not sinking gems. I'd rather it sink gold than gems. Like, gold is a much easier to come by resource. Obviously, so are gems in this game, oddly enough, but, you know, gems are still the more valuable one. So you generally don't want to be using gems on pure factions if you could just do gold instead. Because that's an option now. Because you don't have to spend a single gem now to do pure factions. You can simply use gold. Because now having any kingdom to 175 is pretty much guaranteed capable of doing pure faction, regardless of what point you are within the game. It might take you more than one attempt, but it's definitely possible to do any faction in the game at 175. That's enough to kill, right? He doesn't have spell reduction. Even if he does, it's still enough to kill. Oh, did we get a Cedric room? I just saw the money bags thing. Good old money bags. Also, I'm still surprised they didn't update the loot for that. Anyways, I should really switch to Iron Gut already. We're way past the point where we should have. Good old Iron Gut Zuguff and a Merlif. Wait, do we have Bounty Hunter next week? I want to say Tagaraki. I'm not sure why, but I just love saying Merlif and Tagaraki. I'm not sure what it is with the structure of those 2 words, but I'm not sure I have ever seen 2 words I like saying more than either of them. But I think I like Tagaraki more. But Merlif is also fun. I'm so glad Tagaraki is meta for Bounty Hunter, though. That's what makes Bounty Hunter fun. Literally everything about Tagaraki is the main reason why Bounty Hunter is bearable. His very fun name combined with he's literally the meta by a long shot. Like, Bounty Hunter would be so annoying if he didn't exist. Also because of how much damage he applies and how much quicker he makes it. Though we were getting close to be able to use a skull spam team for Bounty Hunter. Not quite, but we almost have all the components we need for it. Yeah, that's one weird thing with Gems of War. I wish they would better denote when new troops come into the game. Like, for example, 4 weeks from now, the current troop that is in the shard, or that is not in the shard drop table, that is only in the shop right now, there will be no notification at all in-game, or possibly even on the forum, no notification, when this thing is in the drop table. It just simply is going to exist in the drop table, but we're not going to know that it happens. Like, unless they specifically mention on the thing, and even then you'd have to specifically check the forum to even know, because it doesn't mention it anywhere in game. Like, they have no good in-game notification system, and by no good, I mean literally none, non-existent, that indicates when a troop goes into the drop table for either the vault keys, or for the Glory Gem Guild or VIP chest, or for, now the portal system. That is now a new way that troops can come into the game. Because we pretty much know the date, but the game's not going to tell us. It's June 27th, I believe, is the exact date that we're getting the current eye that's available right now. That should be the date when it's available in the portal. But the game will not notify you that. Nor will the forum likely not. Like, I'm pretty sure it won't. Like, there'll be people mentioning it probably in the comment section of it, but I don't think the actual official post will even mention it. That's now in the drop table. So I definitely will in the Monday video. I just need to remember on June 27th to do so. Let's see, I'll take that down. Is this delve always has a 2 layout? No. The way that this works now is whenever a delve gets deep delves, it'll have 2 different variants, a deep delve variant and a normal variant. Obviously the normal variant being the one it always had, and the deep delve variant being a new variant. So basically every single kingdom in the game, or sorry, every single faction in the game, will slowly be getting a whole new layout over time. This will be happening once every 6 weeks through the normal faction event, and in doing so it'll also give access to deep delves, though the deep delve aspect not being too relevant because deep delves are kind of useless. However, it does give a new map layout and a new troop. Those are the more relevant parts. Because new map layout can actually revolutionize like the viability of farming an area. Obviously City of Thieves will probably still be the most viable, realistically. However, one nice thing is you will 100% of the time get the layout for the new one if you do a deep delve. So if we get like a City of Thieves level good of a faction, like if we get a faction that basically becomes like City of Thieves 2.0, you could always do it by doing a deep delve on it. It's going to be the only useful thing about a deep delve, is we might get City of Thieves 2.0, where we basically get something that isn't City of Thieves, or possibly even just City of Thieves itself, who knows, where they make it like ultra ridiculously viable to farm. Like almost every room's like a treasure room or something. I'm not sure when they'll do that, or what faction it'll be for, but there's a possibility we'll get a better City of Thieves, which is going to be hard to beat because City of Thieves is a nearly flawless faction for its layout and everything. But there's a possibility a deep delve will be better than it, though it is definitely the bar that it has to surpass. But it's going to take a while till we get them. Like, it's literally going to be over a year before every faction gets deep delves. It'll be a very long amount of time. Because how many weeks are in a year? What does the breakdown come out to that? Because every 6 weeks we're getting one. So it's going to be a while. And of course there's going to be 36. Maybe even 37 by then. Because it's currently 35. But, I say 36 because we're getting a new one next month. Or technically 2 months from now. And, by the time it actually rolls around, there'll probably be another one. Maybe another 2. So we might even be talking number like 29 by then. I mean 39, I mean. Oh yeah, it's going to take multiple years then before all the deep delves to roll around. Oh gosh. Yeah, they did plan for longevity, that's for sure. Yeah, that'd be like 3 years. Especially counting like the multiple kingdoms we're going to get along the way. Because all those would also need to get deep delves. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Yeah, it's going to be like 2-3-ish years. Because you have to keep in mind all the factions we'll get during that time as well. Because I'm pretty sure they're going to release like 2 to 3 new kingdoms per year. Or maybe not. This year currently only has 1 new kingdom planned. And it's the one coming in next month, if it doesn't get delayed. That's the only kingdom currently planned for this year. That's not to say they wouldn't do a second one. But at least from the roadmap, it is the only one mentioned on the roadmap. Wait, wasn't it? Wait, was there a second one? I should forget now. There was only one, right? Pretty sure there was only one. Unless there was one like way later this year. In which case there'd have been 2 total. I'm pretty sure it was a rework and not a kingdom that I'm thinking of. Because I know they were doing a rework for one of them. Oh no, he killed himself out and became an Abra. I wish he would have just killed himself out and became nothing, because that is possible. Nope, he resummoned. Because he can sometimes help you by doing a kill for you. But unfortunately, he did a resummon there, which did not help. Well, it switches between the two layouts once you have Deep Delves access. It switches between the two layouts of the new one and the old one. So as we delve through normal delves, you can get either or now. I'm pretty sure it's an even 50-50 chance which one it becomes. Ideally, we hit the new layout, because the new layout's actually better, because it's guaranteed treasure room in top right. This room right here that I didn't do, that I deliberately saved for last, is 100% of the time a treasure room. You normally want to save it as your very last room, unless it's like Cedric or something. This is mostly just to give it a little bit more loot. As you kind of would with most treasure rooms. But, yeah, City of Thieves normally has 0 guaranteed treasure rooms. But its alternate layout has 1. And is this room we just took right there? Because when City of Thieves, I mean, why I keep saying Thieves? I mean, All Seeing Eye. When All Seeing Eye first released, treasure rooms didn't exist. It didn't come in until the 3rd faction. So both the 1st and 2nd factions do not have any treasure rooms at 100% rate, because the mechanic didn't actually exist at the time. And those 2 factions are All Seeing Eye and Hall of Guardians. Because if I'm not mistaken, literally every other faction in the entire game has at least 1. There might be some others, exception. But those were the only 2 added before it was a mechanic in the game. But of course, their Deep Delve variant, or their, you know, their alternative variant that they can get, those will definitely have treasure room. I'm pretty sure every single alternative variant will have at least 1 treasure room, if not multiple. It's just kind of a mechanic of delves, that there's at least 1. Because it gives you more strategy for how you take out the layout. As far as sequence. Because you could either prioritize multiplier order or prioritize taking for maximum loot on the treasure rooms. No, I double skulled if someone would get a skull there. We took it away where we couldn't though. Oh, good thing that didn't die. Oh, never mind. He reapplies Death Mark. That actually couldn't kill us. Because as I mentioned during the Guild War fight that we were just doing earlier, the turn where they actually refreshed the Death Mark cannot actually kill us. So him re-hitting us with a skull gives a 100% chance we would not die. Otherwise there was a 10% chance we would have died. This is one of those annoying rooms. It's like this triple devour here. It's not as annoying as Dust Devil. It's still annoying. Even a skull dodge up front. Yeah, I assume they're only going to add 1 kingdom per year going forward. I highly doubt it would be much more than that. Though maybe it will, because don't they sell like a $10 pass to go with it? Was it $10? Does anyone remember how much it was last time? Was it 10 or 25? I don't remember. Was it actually 25? Pretty sure it was only 10. Honestly, if it was 10, that's actually not that much money for what it is. If it was 25, that's a little pricey for what it is. But I'm pretty sure it was $10, which actually wasn't that bad. Because it goes for 5 weeks, and it gives you access to all the kingdom stuff more immediately. Like, you still get everything after the fact. But, oh, why do I keep doing that? I acknowledge it as the threat of what I can't target, and then I'm like, I need to go kill it. But then I'm still hovering over the thing that is immune. Because my brain thinks, like, oh, he is impervious, so I need to go kill it. But I'm currently hovering over the thing that, you know, is our devour option. So instead of, like, Zoo-guffing it, I end up hitting him with the option I shouldn't hit him with. Okay, it was $10? Oh yeah, that's really reasonable. That was actually not that bad. And you're not really missing out on much if you don't get it either. Like, it's one of those weird ones where it's like rewarding if you do, but you're not really missing anything if you don't. Like, I think the only thing you would be missing right now is 1 singular weapon. If you didn't end up getting it. Everything else you would have already gotten by now, just in normal drop tables. Like, you'd literally just be missing 1 useless weapon. If you didn't buy it earlier. Oh, and the pet. I don't think the pet's ever come around, but pet's pretty useless. Wait, was it useless? I don't remember. Was it cosmetic? I'm pretty sure the one from it was cosmetic. Like, we got a non-cosmetic one, but I'm pretty sure the one in the money pass was cosmetic. I don't actually remember. Though if it wasn't, that means you actually could have gotten a normal drop table too, so even that means you could have still gotten it free to play. Because if it was a non-cosmetic one, then that means free-to-play would have already have access to it. If it was a cosmetic one, then free-to-play hasn't gotten access to it yet. Though it's also not that big a deal, it's just a cosmetic pet. But I guess having another level 20 for a kingdom is kind of useful, though, to some degree. If Nexus ever gets to the point where it's bottlenecked based on that. But so far, a kingdom has never been bottlenecked by requiring a paid level 20 pet. That's not to say it won't happen in the future. But as of currently, there's two things that has never been required. It's never been required to own the $5 weapon to fully max out a kingdom. There's always been enough to do it. There's been room where literally, like, no room at all, where you need to have, like, literally every other weapon. However, there's never been a single situation where the $5 weapon is required to upgrade for Kingdom Stars. The other one that hasn't happened yet is a level 20 pet that is money locked to any degree. Has actually never been required to upgrade a kingdom either. It can help, because it makes it so you don't need to upgrade some other stuff. But it has never actually been required yet. It's not to say it might be at some point. You just hit 108 power orbs. Should you celebrate by crafting a fourth? How are you getting so much power? Do you just have like 10,000 vault keys laying around? Or are you just getting that lucky when you keep pulling like hundreds of vault keys? Though in all fairness, I believe you would get a power orb about like what, one every 200 to 300 vault keys, I think. I haven't really mass opened them in a while to know exactly. But based on the approximate rate of major orb, I believe about one every 300 to 400 vault keys you would get a power. Like an actual power. Like not even the ability to craft one, like just literally just a straight up power from a major orb. But it still requires a lot. Like 300 to 400-ish, I would say, per power. Obviously, you can get a little bit luckier on it as well. Oh, you had 3,500 vault keys earlier? Oh, gosh. Oh, you still have that many? Oh, gosh. Yeah, I see how now. Because just the stack that you have remaining is like, probably 10 power orbs. Give or take a few. It's not even counting the ones that you can craft manually from the small blues and major blues. Oh, wait, never mind. I was gonna say, we're on our last sigil. We're actually not on our last sigil. The way that sigils get consumed when we're doing this mode is, it gets consumed at the beginning of the faction. So we actually have one more layout after this. These then get consumed after the thing. You think out the 4th Zugoff you should medal it? Zugoff is weird value being medaled. Like, it's not a bad one to medal. It's just, I believe it gains magic and it does nothing with the magic. I believe it gains, like, a few attack, though. And sometimes the attack range could be the difference between a killing or not killing. And in desperate situations, its durability could be the difference between dying or not dying. With how much Zugoff is used, like, Zugoff's upgrade is horrible on paper. But the only thing that makes it somewhat usable is he's used so often that giving him any extra stats, even a very small amount, is actually good. But what he gets is his bonus is really bad. But the only reason it's even remotely good is just his usability is so high. Because it makes an already insane troop just ever so barely stronger. But still stronger than it was before. Oh, that's not good. I needed that troop. Luckily, it's the final battle of the set. We still have one more delve. Maybe 3 more if we get Valraven. And of course we still have tomorrow battles. Though I'm not sure that's enough to actually reach all rewards. And I don't think it would be worth it to buy another tier for it. We'd pay 200 gems just to get like an orb. 2 orbs actually. Oh, and a title. You know what? That actually would be worth it. Because we're spending 200 gems for 2 orb rolls and a title. The title's 25 gems, so we're technically spending 175 gems for 2 orbs. Plus the other loot that we're getting here. Which is mostly the 2 treasure troops. Which means 2 treasure. It feels weird that it says 2 treasure troops, but I keep forgetting, yeah. The treasures are actually considered troops, aren't they? That threw me off for a second. It's like, wait, do you mean the actual faction troop? But no, it actually literally means treasure troop. Because it doesn't say just treasure, because for whatever reason the treasures are considered troops. That makes no sense, but it is the way they are. I still don't understand why they did that. Like, it somewhat made sense for how, like, defend meta kind of was at that time. So I guess that's kind of why. But in, like, the current state of the game, it makes, like, literally 0 sense why on earth they're considered troops. Hello, Jason! Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this will be our last delve of the stream. Unless we want to go run a deep delve. If nothing else, I should go delay a deep delve to see if it does cycle. I'm pretty sure it does. I just want to double check confirm. You're so close. Get your mana already. I couldn't devour it, so I wanted to go down the other route. Could have went the damage route as well. Actually, we technically did with the Skull Cascade there. Come on, show me the Valraven. If we don't get Valraven today, we'll hopefully get tomorrow night. So hello, SBK. Welcome. So hello, Snake from earlier as well. I didn't say hi. But welcome as well. I answered your question, but didn't say hi. I haven't played it quite a while. When was the last time Rope Dart was in rotation? A little while ago. I believe it's actually coming very soon. Actually, wait, isn't it on Monday? Hold up, isn't it? Very soon? Like, literally, like, 2 days from now soon? But yeah, Rope Dart went like a year and a half, if you were in that time. There was like a year and a half eclipse where it didn't happen. It has since then happened. However, it is all... Oh, no, never mind. Oh, yeah, it is. Pride Lands. Isn't Rope Dart Pride Lands? Yeah, we're getting it again in 2 days. May 30th. This Monday. But yeah, there was a period of time where it was, I believe, the longest any kingdom went without getting an event. It was like a year and a couple months. It happened to Pride Lands a little while back, and it was really relevant because, you know, Rope Dart was so meta, and like a lot of people couldn't get it for a little over a year. It has since rotated since then. However, it is also rotating again 2 days from now, on Monday. But yeah, because Rope Dart is a Pride Lands weapon. We go to Rope Dart, wrong setting. There it is. But yeah, it's a Pride Lands weapon, and we have a Pride Lands event in 2 days from now. But yeah, I highly advise everyone to get it if you don't currently own it. It is among one of the best weapons in the entire game. By a very large margin. Like, when it comes to, like, damage options, like it does so many things good. It's the best movement option in the game for enemy movement, still to this day. Because it moves... It does a couple things. It auto-extra turns, which is insane for any hero weapon. It... well, I might as well go to the Rope Dart page as I'm explaining it. But, it does so many things. I highly advise getting this weapon next week. But it moves the enemy to first slot. As auto-extra turn, it entangles first enemy and applies it to the thing it moved to first slot. Which means not only are you moving the enemy to first slot, but you're also entangling the thing that you moved to first slot. You're fully armor tearing them, so they die in like 1 or 2 skulls. And it auto-extra turns, so you can just loop it with any team. I normally loop it with the Mother of Darkness team. Because ever since Rogue Spider, that works really well. The Rope Dart, Night Spider, Mother of Darkness, Captain McCall. Though there are plenty of other teams that can use it. You can even use it for Guild War too. It's really good on yellow and blue days. Actually, probably should have ran it on our yellow day this week. And our blue day. Honestly, everyone. It just works so well. But it's currently the main team I normally run it with. The good old Rogue Spider team. Anyways, let's go finish out this faction. But yeah, definitely make sure to get that next week. It'll be available from Monday till the following Monday. So as soon as this Monday hits, you'll have a week to go get it. It requires like a few hundred diamonds and some yellow and blue yellow jewel thingies. All of those are technically infinitely farmable. However, diamonds are very slowly infinitely farmable. Let's see. We'll take that over. Actually, I probably should just mirror lift it. But there we go. But I almost feel like I might need to cover some rope dart teams next week. We'll see. Actually, next team video I definitely need to cover. Actually, 2 of them. We need to cover the one for auto battle teams. And we also need to cover the one for the new Mythic. Because I wanted to do that on Sunday, and tomorrow is Sunday. I normally do it the day before the Mythic comes out. For when we buy those things early. Thanks to Isabel. But, it's a pretty bad Mythic, but I still want to cover a video for it. Oh, I should have done Iron Gut there. Didn't realize we'd get that much cascaded value. Also, I still sometimes keep thinking that thing is impervious. It did back in the day, though it doesn't anymore. And I still sometimes think it does. Even though it hasn't had it for, like, 5 years now. Like 4 or 5 years it hasn't had impervious. Or even 6. Though that was one of the ones that they removed impervious on that made absolutely 0 sense. A couple of the other ones that made sense because they were trying to make sure nothing had like a silence into impervious kind of thing, combination thing. Or cleanse into silence, I mean cleanse into impervious. Because they wanted Voice of Orpheus to be the only one. But there were several that was changed at that time. And many of them made sense, but one of them that made literally no sense was that one brown-green Tangle troop thing. It looks like a trap thing. Like, there's no reason why it should have gotten it removed. Oh, also, if we do get a Valraven, we actually have exactly enough battles to go finish this event. It might look like we're still a mile away, but with how the increase to the score goes, we're actually pretty much there. I believe you normally get it by, like, 230. Oh, wait, you know what? We won't. No, we won't. You know why? All-Seeing Eye has 1 less room. So a normal faction would hit it by, like, 230 or 240. But All-Seeing Eye wouldn't hit it until later. So we might actually have to buy another pack tomorrow night. I don't know. Is that worth it? Is like 200 gems for 2 orbs and a title worth it in the current state of the game? So basically, ignore the title. It's 175 gems for 2 orbs. Is that worth it? It's okay value. What does that come out to? That's 87. It's like 87.5 gems per orb. If we roll even 1 purple, it's worth it. If we roll a blue, it's super worth it. Oh no, it's worth that risk, I think. Anyways, let's take tribute. I have nothing else. There's part of that gems right there. 22 gems. Oh no, we might do it tomorrow. We'll see. A title is better than the orbs, I know, right? We still have so many titles I would still need to go grab. I haven't restocked on them for a while. The only problem with titles is... Oh, wait, never mind. We already have them all. I forgot, because you get titles automatically. The only way we don't have is I like to watch from the watcher thing, which we get from completing out the thing. But, yeah, so we have all titles. I forgot. It's the portraits that we normally need to buy. The portraits and the emojis. I don't know, how far can we buy on emojis right now? How many are we missing? Oh gosh, how many hundreds of gems are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gosh, 1,100 gems I need to go waste. How many gems are we at right now? Yeah, I'll go do it. We'll end the stream by wasting 1,100 gems. That sounds like a great way to end the stream. Let's go throw away our gems. This is something I don't mind. Like, the game provides enough gems that I really don't care if we throw these at this. I, like, almost never use any of these. However, what if we do? What if we wanted this, like, one random emoji in this one random pack, and then also needed this other emoji randomly in some other pack? There will be almost no context where this is applicable, but it's something to collect, so I shall get them all. Oh, you can make a cow. That's funny. It has the horns to make the cow. I was wondering what that one image thing was, but it's actually the cow that was a cow set. But yeah, it's because you make the horns to make it into a bull. That's funny. Oh, that's really funny. I actually like that. That one's actually kind of cool. Let's see. I think they did one with like a big snake dragon thing as well, where you use like multiple different parts and it makes one big snake. I wish this little scroll button was easier to scroll. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Why does Nightmare Set have a billion of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why on earth does Nightmare have 8 in them? That's a lot of horses. It has 8 different, like, horse little thingies. Good old owl set. The brown default one's definitely going to be the most useful. The blue one kind of reminds me of Rowlet. It's like a shiny owl. Oh, there we go. Almost there. Also, why is there 4 different B's? Also, why doesn't this exist for every letter? Oh, there it is. We got S. It will eventually. There's O. Wait, how many letters have we gotten? I didn't even notice. Oh, we could type out boss. What other letters use, what other words use BOS as their letter composition? Because I don't think we have any other ones, so we're obviously going to get them all at some point. That'll be funny if you could start doing, though I think there's a character limit. There is. But I wonder how long of a sentence you can write by only using those letters once all 26 exists, or at least enough to make a coherent sentence. Because that'd be kind of funny if people start doing recruiting things and just ultra big text using the emojis. But you would need almost the entire alphabet to do that. And I'm pretty sure we only have a few of the letters. You could do sob. You can also do SOS. Yeah, Jamie mentioned the SOS. Let's see. Got a slime. Got rainbow slime. To go with our rainbow tentacle. Oh, you can also do boo, that's true. We can't do boo-hoo, though. But we can do boo. Oh, that'd be funny doing who next to the owl. That's one thing I always like about owl characters in a game. Like, whenever they have dialogue lines, they always go who instead of who. You know, instead of W-H-O, they go H-O-O. Which is so funny. Especially when it's an ultra serious character, which owls normally are. But then they say who instead of who. It's perfect. It's like such a trope of like owl characters in any game. But it's like so perfect to do like for every single one of them ever. There we go. Final one. At least the final one we can get right now. Bunch of little winged goats. And there we go. And then all the emojis we're missing that we'll eventually have if we just wait. Hey, we got H as well. Hey, I was just talking about H. Hey, we can go who soon. But, oh, there we go. We're missing all those. Eventually. And this is the most recent one. This is from this current pack. This one you can actually get right now if you want to use 1 billion gems to go get it. If you want to spend 1,110 gems, you too can go get this eyeball set, which is something we will not be doing. It's one of the reasons why we're missing a lot of the emojis. The reason we're not missing any titles, well, other than the one, is because they're associated to completing out events, and obviously we complete out everything, so we get them automatically. However, we're missing a lot of portraits and a lot of emojis, because they come in through buying to a certain amount of gems in a pack, and we normally don't buy that far. Also, I'm not going to do all the portraits right now. Well, it's because I have to go re-find where my portrait is, because it keeps setting a portrait, whereas with emojis, it doesn't keep resetting it. It does for titles too, but luckily we don't ever need to get them. Anyways, so we're probably going to end it there. Anyone else have any other questions? Otherwise, sorry about that. I will be back tomorrow night, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. Our main goal of tomorrow night will be going over all the spoilers, and we're probably going to buy another pack in the event and go complete it out. As I was just saying, we get a title for it, that we can get at a later point for like 25 gems, but you know, we'll get 2 orbs and a bunch of other stuff too, so we'll go spend a little bit extra gems, go get the event done, and finish the last day of Guild War, because what day was it? Which day was purple? What day did we not have brown? I think it was brown. No, it was green. Brown was the first day. That's why I forgot about it. It's the only day we lost. Or super lost, the whole guild loss. But, yeah, green day tomorrow. So we'll be doing that. Obviously not wearing a green shirt because green screens. Hey, yay, our guild's not in bottom 3. Actually, isn't it beneficial for us to be in bottom 3, though? Technically, it's strategic to lose, which is kind of funny. Like, it is literally more strategic to make it right here than to actually stay in the bracket. So we'll see what happens. That's not too big a deal, regardless which way it goes. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Enjoy your weekend. Best of luck with everything. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always. Greatly appreciated. And I'll catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone. And thanks for watching.